YouTube's happening. It is Monday, December 22nd, and we're talking college hoops now. We have some games that have already started. There's a bunch of games already starting because a lot of people off this week. So look at this. There's games all damn day. But it's like all these like unnamed fake schools. Like these schools ain't real. These are just practices, really, right? Of course they are. Practices that count towards records. So we're gonna skip a lot of these. Like Georgia plays at 2 o'clock. That's in 2 hours. So other than that, yeah. So we have 40, supposedly have 40 games. We'll see how many we actually have, but we're gonna run through these games. We are going to recap yesterday, and I'm sorry. Miami and Michigan destroyed their opponents, but Iowa State was up 37 at halftime and ends up only winning by 30, 31. Suspicious, I say. The question yesterday was any ranked teams going to lose? And let me show you that too. So let me go back to schedules and let me click on yesterday. And if you see, here are all the ranked teams. None of them lost. Everybody won their games. Michigan, Iowa State, UConn, Gonzaga, Vandy crushed Wake. I know Vandy was a very popular pick in the comments to lose. Yeah, they had a blowout. So Nebraska won, Bama won, Tennessee crushed, Florida crushed. Yeah, great stuff. So overall, everybody who said no, congratulations, you're right. So you get 2 extra entries to the giveaway that is going to be on not Friday, Wednesday this week. Because I don't know if you've seen the schedule. Let me show you Wednesday. Nothing. There ain't a single game on Wednesday. There's no NBA game. There's no NFL game. There's no NHL game. There's no college basketball game. All we have is the Hawaii Bowl and college football. Yay. So I'm making an executive decision. We're doing the giveaway from Friday to Wednesday. It'll be Christmas Eve. It'll be that morning. So if you win, boom, you might get some Christmas money. Hey, how about that? Good stuff. And then we'll do the next giveaway on New Year's Eve, which will be the next Wednesday. It'll be the 5th and final one, $300 a pop. So that'd be a grand total of $5,000. So enough of that. We're on Monday though, so let's damn. All right, we're on Monday. Let's go ahead and get to the first game. We can right now. Okay, so you know how I do this. I roll through the games. I just have it up and I kind of see. We gotta skip a bunch of this garbage. First one, let's just go to the second game. That's actually you can D1 DVD1. It'd be Georgia versus West Georgia. Georgia's the highest scoring team in the country. Did you know that? I didn't know that until just now. They're making their shots. They focus inside, and they're the fastest team. Who the hell knew? That is crazy. Welcome, Georgia, to the top 25. You're playing West Georgia, and you're probably going to win by a lot. I'm assuming you were a 35.5 point favorite. Oh, I don't want nothing to do with this. That's a big ass spread, but damn, it's a lot of points. It is in Athens too, so they probably crush. They probably crush to the point I'm taking it. I just talked myself into it. UGA minus 35.5. If you're that good at shooting and fast break and inside, against stuff like this, they're going to run West Georgia out the gym for sure. Let's move on. We got Towson versus Sacred Heart. Lean Sacred Heart a little bit, but nothing for me there I really want to do, so we're going to pass on that. Butler versus NJIT. Butler's been struggling to score. Can you back a team that can't make 50% of shots? I sure can't. And their defense is like the one thing that matches up nicely. Everything else is garbage. So no, I'm good there. Butler's a 31-point favorite. I'm inclined to take NJIT plus 31, but I ain't that crazy. So no. Tulsa versus Denver. Whoa, points galore, please and thank you. Over? Over. 163. They're combining for 196 while giving up only what 153. Yeah, I will risk the fact that there's a chance they could hit the over here. So over 163.5. Absolutely. We'll take that. Let's move on. Keep it moving. We're going quick in this one. So I'm trying to get it up before the 2 o'clock game start or 1 o'clock game start, really. So we got UTSA versus Seattle. Seattle's clearly playing better. UTSA rather do other things besides play basketball. Clearly, this is a Seattle play for sure. This game is in San Antonio. Seattle's 8.5 on the road, though. Are they worth 8.5? They're 10-2. They're not playing bad. With the way UTSA is playing, the way Seattle's playing, they're gonna 5th worst team in the country shooting twos. They're gonna shut them down. I'll risk it for Seattle. I'll risk it. I don't like taking these heavy road favorites. I just don't like it. It hasn't worked out too well. So, but we'll trust today. I don't know. We'll trust. I have trust in the Seattle Red Hawks. I almost said Seahawks, but I was like, okay, they're the Red Hawks, so it makes sense. All right. Change it up. We're going South Carolina next versus SC State. Okay, South Carolina cannot hit threes to save their life, but they can hit twos, but they focus more on the threes. Why would you do that when you suck at threes? I can't trust that. That makes no sense. I need something that makes sense out there. Western Illinois versus SIU. SUI is going to be this one, and you can see that leans SIUE. That versus that clearly was that lineup, but then on the road, Probably. Let's see, 5.5. I will risk it for the biscuit. SIUE minus 5.5. Am I confident? Nope, not at all. It's a road favorite, not at all. But I will take it because the numbers tell me to. Southern of Texas versus Christian of Abilene. So nice crisp fall afternoon. That looks like some crunchy leaves. No, no thanks. I'm good on that one. Thank you. Santa Barbara. Yes. Portland can shoot. They can shoot too. But they're very slow. They're very fast. I don't want nothing to do with it. Simple as that. Let me knock on a couple more before I get me some more coffee, more cold brew in my system. We want Virginia versus American. Virginia let me down last time. I thought they were going to destroy Maryland. They barely beat Maryland. Like, what were you doing? Maryland's garbage. Why are you playing down to your opponents? That makes me a little concerned. Like, America's numbers were way better than Maryland's. Yet Virginia's gonna be like a 25-point favorite. You already know they are. 27.5. Absolutely not. No shot in hell I'm touching that. Indiana versus Siena. Siena's 9-3, not bad. 23 v that, but they don't focus. Indiana focuses outside way too damn much when they're shooting that well inside. But then that's where they shut them down. Siena plus maybe? It's 22.5 maybe. Hmm. I'm inclined to take Siena plus 22.5. And you know what? The numbers tell me to. Damn it, I'm doing it. I don't care. We're gonna follow the numbers today. Siena plus 22.5. We're taking it. That's right. Let me get some coffee. All right. In that group, we literally found 4 plays. So, hey, better than nothing. So, let me do this. Let me get rid of these. Let me move these around so I can group them together. Let's see. What? Yeah. Oh, I got 5 plays. Oh, I can't count today. How about that? So, yeah, get rid of that garbage. How many plays we got left? We have Georgetown to St. Mary's, 28 more games to cover. So, might as well get on it. Got to be busy. So, keep her moving. Let's go to Georgetown next, which is gonna be right here. Oh, we found Coppin. Oh, Coppin. Georgetown by 31.5. If Georgetown was anything good at offense, they would win by 40. I don't know if they cover 31, but I damn sure ain't trusting the worst team in the country who has the most 365s of anybody. 61, 61, 65, 64, 65. Yeah, hell no. No, they're losing their games by 34 in the last 5 on average. 28 away. Is Georgetown really good enough to cover this? They probably are, but I'm scared. I'm afraid. I'm afraid. I can't do it. No, no thanks. Uh, Louisiana State University versus Prairie View. And we can see the numbers. They're about the same. Everything looks the same. Nothing really stands out. There's nothing standing out saying take LSU here. So LSU should have nice advantages. Like you have that, sure, with that. But then you have this versus that too. So it's like they match up and they're fast as hell. So I'm going to pass. This is going to be LSU by a lot, isn't it? 31.5. No, I don't feel like playing 31 there. No thanks. Let's go to we had Georgetown, the LSU. So we got Temple now. Temple versus Princeton. Princeton. What the hell, Princeton? You lost 7 in a row. You're 3-10 on the season. Man, terrible. This is Temple all day. Yeah, it's Temple all day. So this is Temple. Give me a good number on Temple, please. Yeah, please have one. 11.5 on Temple at home. I'll trust Temple at home by 11.5. They're 7-5. They're doing decent. So we're gonna go Temple minus what did I say, 11.5. Yes, sir. Yep. Let's go and do that. And move on from Temple. We're going to Wright State. The wrong state, the right state. Too much of the same color, too much orange and yellow and red, not enough green v red, so nothing for us here. Let's go Florida State next versus Jacksonville. I don't know if Florida State wins this game. Just looking at it initially, with the way I've seen Florida State play this year, I don't know if they win this game. Jacksonville's not terrible. They're 5-7. They actually can make threes. What's the line in this game? I'm actually curious. Florida State, 26.5. Now, do I dare like they're winning their last 5. And on the road, on the road, they are 15, they're losing by 15 as the away teams. At home, they're winning by 12, but they have not looked good. I'm tempted to take Jacksonville plus 26.5 to the point. I'm gonna do it. I don't trust Florida State. So I'm gonna go Jacksonville plus 26.5. Give me the big favorites against teams that can't play well. So now if Florida State turns around, they turn around. What can you do? But maybe Jacksonville hits a bunch of threes and keeps it close. So that's all I care about. So St. Joseph's is playing Coastal Carolina, and defense here, other than that, not much for us. So we move on from St. Joseph's. We go to High Point v. Bryant. Yeah, defense galore, and then some threes. I don't care about those. I would lean High Point here, but High Point is going to be favored because High Point has high spreads usually. Ha, ha, high. Let's see. point. 19 and a half. You see, that feels too high. They're winning their games by 20 and at home by damn near 25. But still, Bryant is 3-9. They can't score that much. That's concerning. Their defense from three is terrible, which is good for High Point. Inside, they don't score much. Defense is actually good. They're very slow. High Point's probably gonna control tempo being at home. It isn't High Point. They're on the road, which means they're even worse. They only scoring 55 points on the road. Give me High Point by 20. I talked myself into it. HP minus 19.5. Yeah, shooter's gonna shoot. We're gonna take our shots. That's what we're gonna do. So we got High Point. We're going West Virginia versus Mississippi Valley State. Oh, please let me see Mississippi Valley play Coppin. Please let me see it. I want to bet that game so bad. Let's see. What is the line in this bad boy? 41 and a half. I mean, probably, but not, no, I'm not taking a 40-point spread. I can't do it. I just can't. No. I did it with Houston, and I almost regretted it, so I'm a little scared. I took a couple mid-30s yesterday. I went 2-1 on those, so I'm okay with that. I'm not trying to push it too much. I already got one on the screen on the day with Georgia, so I'm a little like, but West Virginia can score though, and they can play defense. No, no, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. No, Syracuse, Syracuse versus Stonehill. Let's see what we got here. Let's see. I don't see anything I like in this one. I don't trust Syracuse at all. They've lost. They're 23-point favorite, but I don't trust Stonehill plus 23 either. So we're going to slide on from that one. We're going to go Rhode Island and Duquesne, and I'm going to get some coffee. Rhode Island, yeah, nothing really stands out for that one. Duquesne, what the hell, Canisius? How are you so bad at shooting the ball? You can't be that bad. 55 points per game? Bruh, bruh. This is Duquesne all day if I can get a good line, because they can shoot. Defense, not so much. So, DUQ, give me a good line. 20 and a half. Is that a good line? Against Canisius, who are only losing their games by 8, surprisingly, in their last 5 on average. That's actually good. I'm gonna leave it alone. I don't know. Something weird about that. I don't like that. So let me get some sips real quick. All right. In that group, we end up pulling 3 out. So we go that one. We go this one. I got some big numbers, both pluses and minuses today. I'm a little nervous by that, but it happens. Get rid of the garbage. Next group, we start with VCU. We're going to keep moving. We're going quick in this bad boy today. Very, very quick. So let me go over here. And so we can do it. And see 40. Yep. Ryder's ain't a good team. So Ryder, Mississippi Valley State, Coppin, your usual Florida State. Those are your bad teams this year. Florida State ain't that bad. Ain't nobody that bad besides those 3. I don't think. There's somebody else. I can't remember the name though. So man, that offense is terrible for that defense, and everything else is canceling out. VCU is going to be a heavy favorite too. I don't want that. I can't. Maybe. Give me under 20, please. Please. 31 and a half. I knew it was coming. I can't do it. No. No, thanks. Boston College versus FDU. Boston College can't hit twos. They can stop it. It's a push. Nothing for us here. We go to North Carolina versus East Carolina. Fun one. East Carolina's getting a little bit better. Remember, these numbers were terrible for them last week. And 2 weeks ago were miserable. They were down there with like Coppin and Ryder and them. So they're getting better. They're getting better. So that versus that's North Carolina, though. This is Carolina. Their numbers are going to get worse because Carolina is North Carolina for a reason. 27 and a half. They're winning their games by 18. Last 5 only by 8. They're actually winning some of their games. That versus that's Carolina. 27 is a lot. I'm gonna pass. That's too much for me. Too much for my blood. Too rich. Too rich for me. Thanks. Kansas versus Davidson. Kansas can't hit twos. What's wrong with Kansas? Kansas, what's wrong with you guys? You guys are struggling. I don't care who you play. You could play Duke 5 times in a row. How are you not only hitting 46%? Like, that's on you shooting. That's on them playing defense. So you should be at least 50. So this is Kansas by 15. This tells you a lot. Why is it only 15 in Lawrence? Suspicious. I don't want nothing to do with them. Something's up. Something is afoot. Illinois is playing Missouri. Yeah, that leaves Missouri. That's just garbage all around. There's not much here. This is going to be a close one, isn't it? It's going to be something close. It's going to be Missouri. Oh, this is neutral. This is in St. Louis. So it is Missouri plus 10.5. Illinois is 8-3. Missouri's 10-2. Illinois got all them European dudes that can ball out, but yet I don't want. They're not gelling as a team yet. The chemistry isn't there yet. It will be. It will be. So, I 10-point spread. I don't know if I trust Missouri plus 10.5, even though they can shoot, but they're not. I'll pass. I'll be smart. Man, Memphis versus Alabama State. Memphis better win this game by 30. better win this game by 30. They're favored by 20. They better win by 30. Just saying. They're 4-7. Alabama State's 3-8. Man, I can't touch Memphis all year. Memphis got to show us something. They're gonna have to make a change or something. I don't know what they're gonna do. So, Oral Roberts versus UT Arlington. Oral Roberts is not good. They're both good defending the three. 221's our best little matchup here. One couple defensive matchups, nothing for us. Bunch of what a streak of garbage, isn't this? Wow. Wisconsin, perhaps? Is it Wisconsin? Yeah, it's on an Oral. So it's. Oh, it's way down here. I'm blind. 117 v 207. That's canceled. Is that canceled? Wisconsin 7-4. They don't look good. Man, man, man. They used to be so good. Now they're just kind of they're 7-4 and not playing great. You haven't played top five teams in the country. How are your numbers so bad? Can't trust teams like that. You just can't do it. Grand Canyon versus IU Indy. IU Indy's putting up points. They're fast. They pass the ball around. They love fast breaks. Grand Canyon, not so much. Maybe some IU Indy, maybe. If I get a nice plus line, plus 25.5. Uh, you know what? I'm down. I'm down. Hell, I'll sign me up. I'll take it. So, uh, IU Indy plus 25.5 against Grand Canyon, who is playing kind of eh. Yeah. Yeah. Give me this. I'll take some IU Indy plus 25. Sure. I'll risk that. Let's go from Grand Canyon. We'll go to Texas now. Let's see, up there it is. Texas Longhorns versus Maryland Eastern Shore. Texas, yep, there. That's actually good for Maryland Shore. Other than that, not much else there. So this is gonna be a Texas big ass spread that we can't really do much with. 33.5. Can't trust either side. Moving on. Actually, we'll get one more break in real quick. All right, in that group, all we found was the IUPUI or the IU Indy one. So get rid of that. We got all the way down to Texas's garbage. That leaves us what, 8 left? I don't know what that number is. It's yeah, it's less than 10. So we start with Creighton. Let's see. Creighton's up next versus Utah Tech. Utah Tech has scored. Creighton's also pretty good. Utah Tech's 7-6. I would say Utah Tech plus if the numbers aren't bad, if they're not terrible. Utah Tech, where's that? Plus 19.5. Do we trust? This is in Omaha, so it is a home game for Creighton. This versus is them all day. That shuts them down a little bit. That can makes me concerned. That's good for them. I'm gonna pass. If anything, I might lean Creighton now, but I'm not enough for me to take it. Arizona is back on the court playing Bethune. That's the team I couldn't remember that was bad. Bethune, they're 3 wins, but yet their numbers are terrible recently. So Arizona's good all around. Arizona by 35, probably I'll take because I mean, how are they gonna stop them? Let's be real. They're the worst shooting team in the country at 37.6. Bro, that ain't good at all. So Arizona, 38.5. They're winning by damn near 30. So at home, they're winning by damn near 30. Season, they're winning by damn 23. And they play good teams, some good teams out there. So you know what? This should be one of those 101 to like 50 games that we saw like Michigan and yesterday. So I'm down. I'm gonna take Arizona. It's under 40. It feels like a deal to me. So minus 38.5. If you can't win these halves by 20, Arizona's not the number one team. This is Bethune. See how bad they are? Exactly. So we'll take Arizona. We'll move on to where where are we going? We're going to BYU versus Eastern Washington. A lot of BYU logos. BYU's balling out. Eastern Washington. Let's see how BYU does today. BYU's line is currently 35.5. I don't know if I don't know if I can trust that. That's all. You're not Arizona guys, and this ain't Bethune. This is Eastern Washington, who might be worse technically, but they can actually shoot a little bit. You can see they actually can put the ball in the hoop. Bethune couldn't, so we're gonna leave that alone. We got Oklahoma versus Stetson. Stetson's not good. You can tell, very below average. Oklahoma's very above average, but not really good at anything except rebounds, assists, and stopping you from making twos. That's it. Not enough for me to take an Oklahoma 30-point spread. No. Washington versus San Diego is the same. It's all crunchy leaves. That's all it is. That is fall. Fall weather, red, yellow, orange. That's all it is. Not good enough for us. Cal State Northridge is Sacramento State. Some defense here, and the rest of it, nothing else matches up nicely except that's defense that doesn't help. So no. And lastly, St. Mary's in Northern Iowa. Northern Iowa's playing some amazing defense, but their offense is average. St. Mary's is average, just below average on things. And that is a 13-point spread that I don't really want to mess with. So this is more, I guess, let's see, on the road, maybe. Let's see, that matches up evenly, and their defense should shut them down. I can get Northern Iowa plus 13.5. They're 9-2. You know what? I'll take that. That one actually doesn't, yeah. In Iowa, plus 13.5. I'll ride with that one. So that puts us with 2 more plays. That gives me a smooth, what, 10 plays in the day? 11 plays in the day? It's one of them 2. But still, I'll take that. That's basically 1 out of 4. So that gives me what, 11? Yeah, 11 plays on a day. Good stuff. So let me go ahead and craft up a nice challenge question real quick. Challenge question time, and I think I got a good one here. So if you weren't aware, the drawing for this week is not Friday. It is Wednesday. It is Christmas Eve. There are no videos that day because there's no sports that day, except for one college football game. So perfect day to do it. You can win. I can send it. I'll send it to you quick, like I always do for all the winners. As soon as we can get there, that way you can get you a little Christmas money. Maybe you need 250 to help buy Christmas. It helps out. See, good stuff. So now remember, you gotta answer and explain yourself to get credit for the bonus entry. So for the question today, now today we see we had a whole bunch of games going on today, right? You see all these teams. We got some big name teams, some high scoring teams. I am going to give you an option. This is kind of fun. I want to know who scores 100 points in a game. Any team, one team to score 100 points. But I'm going to give you 3 opportunities. I'm going to let you pick 3 teams. And if any one of those 3 hits, and you tell me why you picked those 3 teams, bonus entries. Simple enough. Easy. You could pick BYU, Arizona, and Kansas or whoever. And if one of those 3 hit 100 points, boom, you win. If all 3 hit, it doesn't matter. You still get the 2 entries as long as one of those 3 hits. So you can pick 3 teams. Give me the reason why you're picking them, and which one of those 3 or all those 3, whatever, hit the 100 points. If nobody hits it, you don't get it. Sorry, but I think that'd be fun. It gives you 3 chances on a day with 40 games, and you have the stats. You see the video, so it's all there for you. So good luck. Have fun. We're gonna move on. Tomorrow's schedule is gonna be just as crazy. It is Tuesday. There's not much there. That's why it's crazy. So today is the busiest day. Tomorrow's a very slight day. I will do this video tomorrow, probably paired with NBA, but NBA has a busy day too, so I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. So either way, I will be back. I appreciate you being here. Drop a like, subscribe, let me know what you're playing. Yeah, you know that. So check out Better Bay if you want the spreadsheets, you want access to the typed out list of plays I take in the videos every day, or you just want to come join the chat. It's all there. If not, either way, I just appreciate you being here. Subscribe. That's all I ask if you subscribe. But yep, there's Better Bay. So enough of that. I will see you tomorrow on Tuesday to talk this baby slate of games, and I will see you then. Peace.